The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's now time for Ottumwa Softball. Heard right here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of the Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Softball is on the air. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Larry Niemeyer Field in Cedar Rapids. Annie Argo is with me, and Kyle Smith is our radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. No live video again, not allowed to do it from Jefferson's facilities, but we will have a recording of this game available on our YouTube page later on tonight on demand. But right now, live on the air on KBIZ, it's Ottumwa's second and final game in this year's Brian Irby Classic as they take on the Bobcats of Benton. Ottumwa coming off a 6-3 loss to Bettendorf earlier today. Benton just lost to Bettendorf 5-4. They left the bases loaded in the final inning. So Ottumwa 16-11 and Benton 21-13. The Bobcats are 12-6 in the Walmart Conference, a very competitive conference in Class 3A. And while the Bobcats are ranked 11th in 3A, they're coming off a sweep over number 3 Mount Vernon. Sophomore Anna Glaw is having an all-world season, batting .557 with 13 home runs and 40 RBI. Junior Emma Townsley also batting over .500. The lineup is a bit top-heavy with a few struggling bats in the bottom third of the Bobcat order. Benton is a very good defensive team. Their .962 fielding percentage is the best I've seen for an Ottumwa opponent all season. Their number one pitcher, Jessa DeMoss, strikes out just over a batter an inning, but they're not using her today. She didn't pitch against Bettendorf, and it'll be a different starter for Benton against Ottumwa. And one factor that I have in my notes that may not be a factor now is that the top two pitchers for Benton have combined to hit 28 batters, but neither of those pitchers includes the starter for this game, who will be senior Hope Moore. So we're pretty close to the start of this final game of the day here at Cedar Rapids Jefferson. We will take a 2-minute timeout, come back, get you the quick starting lineups, and the first pitch of Ottumwa and Benton on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Softball on KBIZ. We're getting underway. Sydney Rockhold's first pitch to Emma Townsley of Benton is bunted foul for strike one. First pitch at 6:11. Here on a Friday evening in Cedar Rapids. Final game of day one. This is a two-day tournament. Ottumwa, as always, only playing on the first day. Rockhold's 0-1, grounded to second. Aller has it, throw to first, and Emma Townsley, who came in batting .548, is retired for out number 1. Ottumwa and Benton meeting for the first time since 2017. Bulldogs lost to Benton in 2016 and 2017 at this tournament. Hope Moore, the pitcher, stands in, a senior, batting left-handed, hitting .369 with 4 runs batted in. First pitch from Rockhold, bunted, third base side. That's an excellent bunt. Sydney picks it up, but safe at first is Moore on the bunt single. And that'll bring up Anna Glaw, who is absolutely destroying Class 3A pitching. Just a sophomore, batting .557, 13 home runs, 40 runs batted in. The defense for Ottumwa here in their second game: Avery Frankie in left, Maddie Houck in center, Ella Thompson in right. We'll get the infield in a moment. First pitch to Glaw is a strike, runner going, throw down to second. The catch, the tag, out at second is Moore. Sam Weeks guns her down 2-6, caught stealing for out number 2. Hope Moore had been their leading base stealer, 17 for 17, first time she's been caught all year. 2 out and nobody on. 1-0 to Glaw. And the pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. So you've got Emma Strayer at third, Jocelyn Ware at short, Ella Aller at second, Hunter Caldwell at first, Sam Weeks behind the plate. The 1-1. Fly ball right side over towards the line. Thompson into foul territory makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left after half an inning. The Bobcats nothing. The Bulldogs are coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ tonight. Bulldogs at the Brian Irby Classic at Cedar Rapids Jefferson, taking on Benton. And Benton's choice for their second game is senior pitcher Hope Moore. This will be her third start, fifth appearance. She is 3-0 with a 2.56 ERA. 13 2/3 innings pitched, 12 hits allowed, 5 runs all earned, 4 walks, 3 hit batters, 5 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .235 against her. The Ottumwa lineup: Jocelyn Ware at short, Sydney Rockhold pitching, Ella Aller at second, Sam Weeks catching, Ashlyn Sheets the DP, Emma Strayer at third, Ella Thompson in right, Avery Frankie in left, Maddie Houck in center, and Hunter Caldwell, the flex player, at first. First pitch to Ware is way high all the way to the backstop, 1-0. The defense for Benton has Jada Lyons in left, Lena DeMoss in center, Sophia Seck in right, Emma Townsley at third, Madison Schultz at short. Let me double check that name, I was scribbling it down. Pitch to Ware, missed, 2-0. Madison Schultz at short, yes. That pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Fiona McLeod at second, Jessa DeMoss at first. And the catcher is Callista Nolte. There's a ground ball to third. Reaching up to stab that big hop is the third baseman Townsley. Snow-coned it, throws to first in time, out number 1. That brings up Sydney Rockhold. Sydney had a single and a walk and a run scored against Bettendorf earlier today. First pitch from Moore is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 popped up right side. The second baseman, McLeod, makes the catch, 2 down. That brings up Ella Aller. Aller just missed a home run against Bettendorf. It was an RBI double off the fence. Bulldogs led that game early but ended up losing 6-3. First pitch to Aller. Down and in, ball one. Bettendorf ranked 11th in Class 3A. But again, they're coming off a sweep over Mount Vernon, who I believe moved up in the rankings to 3 after that doubleheader. That pitch up high, 2-0. Of course, everybody in all 5 classes of softball in the state got their regional pairings today. Ottumwa will be right back here at Cedar Rapids Jefferson in 15 days. Swing and a miss by Aller, 2-1. We will face Jefferson in the regional semifinals. Got a first-round bye. So if we win on July 8th here, we'd go to the regional final on July 11th. 2-1 Aller, line shot into left field, base hit. So Ottumwa has its first hit, a 2-out single by Aller, and now here's Sam Weeks, moved up to the 4th spot in the batting order. Sam was 0 for 2 with a walk against Bettendorf. Aller at first and 2 down. The catcher, Callista Nolte, their flex player, just a freshman. Wonder if Ottumwa will try to run on her. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner to the left-handed batting Weeks, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 to Weeks. The pitch, way high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Aller's not someone who steals a lot of bases, but she can run. Here's the 1-1. Line into center field. That is down for a base hit. Aller around second on her way to third. As she was moving on the pitch. Back-to-back singles. Runners on the corners with 2 down, and it is Ashlyn Sheets at the plate. We'll get a courtesy runner for Weeks. And it'll be Kendra Cole. Sheets had a single in 3 trips against Bettendorf. Two on, 2 out. Hope Moore in the circle for Benton. Retired Ware on a ground ball and Rockhold on a pop-up, but Aller a hard single to left. Weeks a hard single to center. 2 well-struck balls, and now if Ashlyn Sheets can find some green, Ottumwa could grab an early lead. Bulldogs again the home team as they were against Bettendorf. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 to Sheets, the DP here in the Bulldogs' second game. The 0-1. High. Runner goes. They will throw through, and the ball gets away. Coming home and scoring ahead of the throw is Aller. It is 1-0 Ottumwa. Thought maybe Cole might get caught stealing there, but that throw a little bit low. Cole will get the stolen base. Aller coming home on the throw. So she'll get a steal of home, and the Dogs steal it 1-0. Pitch outside to Sheets. Count is 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Let's see if Ashlyn can double the lead. 2-1. In there for a strike, 2-2. I think Sheets was looking away, and that pitch came over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outfield shading Ashlyn to go the other way. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. But Ottumwa gets a run on 2 hits. They leave 1 after an inning. Bulldogs 1, Bobcats nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning, Bulldog softball brought to you by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. By Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to purchase fiber internet at your home. Ottumwa 1, Benton 0 as the Bobcats bat in the top of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up. Jessa DeMoss, Lena DeMoss, and Jada Lyons. Jessa DeMoss playing first base in this ball game. Sydney Rockhold, a scoreless first inning in the circle for Ottumwa. First pitch of the second inning is in the dirt, ball 1. DeMoss hitting .375, 2 home runs, 22 batted in. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Off the plate, 2-0. 89 degrees, our game time temperature, same as it was earlier today. Mostly sunny skies now. The 2-0 pitch, high 3-0. Bit of a breeze, kicking up from time to time. Officially a southeast wind at 5 miles an hour. The 3-0 pitch missed, high, ball 4. It's a little frustrating. You get a run in the first inning and then a 4-pitch walk to start the second. That'll bring up the center fielder, Lena DeMoss. The younger DeMoss, just out of 8th grade, hitting .312, 3 home runs, 23 batted in. First pitch from Sydney, in there for a strike, 0-1. This is our last broadcast of the week. We will have a very busy final week of June coming up starting on Monday. First, the 0-1, bunt shown, bunted, third base side, fielded by Strayer, throw to first, Aller covering in time for the out, stopping at second, Jessa DeMoss. Sacrifice for Lena DeMoss, 5-4. And there's 1 down for Jada Lyons, a left fielder. Lyons, a junior, hitting .294. She's driven in 3. So when we look ahead to next week, and everything will be back on the live video stream as well as on the radio. Monday night we have softball at Des Moines East. Tuesday night softball at Burlington. Wednesday night baseball at home versus Lincoln. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1 to Lions. Thursday night softball at home versus North. Friday and Saturday softball, the Ottumwa Classic is next weekend. Hard to believe this season's already starting to wind down, but, you know, we had another sign of it today when we got our regional pairings. The 1-0 to Lions, up and away 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Benton with a runner at second and 1 out. Ottumwa leading 1-0 top of the second here in Cedar Rapids. The 2-0. That's a strike, 2-1. Step throw down to second, not in time. 2-1 to Lyons, a left fielder for the Bobcats. The pitch from Sydney. Strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Sydney's not a big strikeout pitcher. Could use one right here, though. Runner at second, 1 down. 2-2 to Lyons. The pitch. Line shot off the glove of Rockhold in the circle. She picks it up, throws to first in time, 2 down. Boy, I wonder, as quickly as Moss took off from second, if Rockhold had been able to catch that, would we have turned 2 there? But a good job by Sydney to stay with the play. 2 down, DeMoss to third, and the batter is Sophia Seek, S-E-E-C-K. Just a freshman, batting .333. Only 2 for 6 out. That pitch in the dirt, ball 1. I will say a couple things about the Benton stats. They don't count that last doubleheader against Mount Vernon. Those stats not entered yet. Also, they obviously do not count the 5-4 loss they suffered to Bettendorf before this game. 1 ball, no strikes to the right fielder, Seek. Line drive into left field, base hit, and we're tied at 1 as DeMoss scores. So the leadoff walk comes back to haunt Rockhold. Seek with her first RBI. And the batter is the second baseman, Fiona McLeod. Senior hitting .328 with a home run and 9 driven in. First pitch from Sydney. Soft liner, 1 hop, went past Caldwell, but picked up by Aller, who flips it back to Caldwell on the bag, and the side is retired on a ground out. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the second inning, Ottumwa 1, Benton 1 here at Cedar Rapids Jefferson's Brian Irby Classic. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Ottumwa. Emma Strayer, Ella Thompson, Avery Frankie. Bulldog softball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street, Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. And by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and surrounding areas. Brief delay here while the first baseman, Jessa DeMoss, has an adjustment, I think, to her visor. Now we're ready to go. So Emma Strayer will lead it off. Strayer was 1 for 2 with a 2-run single in the Bettendorf game earlier today. First pitch, and therefore a strike from Hope Moore. 0-1. No balls and a strike the next offering. Swing and a miss out in front, 0-2. Emma goes through her routine and digs back in, 0-2. And the pitch. Way high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strayer awaiting a 1-2. Here it comes. Hard shot knocked down by the third baseman Townsley. Throw across is in time for out number 1. Emma hit it hard, but a low liner at the ankles of Townsley, who deflected it right in front of her, picked it up and threw her out. 1 down for Ella Thompson. Thompson 0 for 2, did draw a walk against Bettendorf. First pitch, in there for a strike, 0-1. Senior right fielder digs back in. The 0-1 pitch, downstairs, good take, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second inning. The 1-1. Strike at the letters 1 and 2. Tied at 1. Ottumwa got their run in the first. Benton a run in the second. Bulldogs batting 1 out, nobody on, bottom 2. The 1-2. And that pitch came in and hit Ella in the back of the helmet. An off-speed pitch that got away from Moore. Thompson reaches with 1 out, and the batter Avery Frankie. Avery was 0 for 2 against Bettendorf. And both of these teams lost to Bettendorf today. Ottumwa had an early 3-1 lead, lost 6-3. Benton had an early 3-0 lead and lost 5-4. So Bettendorf came back on both of us. 1 on, 1 out. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Mandy Baum in the third base coaching box calls out the signal. 0-1 for Avery. Shows bunt, pulled the bat back. Pitch was called a strike, 0-2. I don't know if Avery's that tall. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 to Frankie, the pitch from Moore. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's in the dirt, but with the runner at first, Frankie is out. However, Thompson, after a hesitation for a moment, races down to second. She is allowed to do that. Again, if there's a runner at first and less than 2 out, if strike 3 ends up in the dirt, then the batter's automatically out, and that's really to protect the base runner. So you don't suddenly have a force play at second. But the runner is allowed to advance, and Thompson now at second. Maddie Hauk at bat takes a pitch up high, ball 1. Maddie was 0 for 2 against Bettendorf. One ball, no strikes. The next offering. Swing and a miss, 1-1. There's a bit of a pattern developing here. We've seen a lot of off-speed pitches on the second pitch of an at-bat, at least the first time through. Here's the 1-1. High, 2-1. Two and 1 to Maddie Howe. If she can keep the inning going, Jocelyn Ware, the leadoff hitter, on deck. The 2-1. Ground ball foul left side, 2-2. Ella Thompson at second with 2 down. Was hit by a pitch, advanced on a wild pitch. Maddie Hauk with a 2-2 count, digs back in. The 2-2 pitch, way outside, 3-2. Jocelyn Ware again on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff to Maddie. Lifted in the air, left side foul. That'll get down untouched. We'll do it again. Still 3-2 to Maddie Hauk. Well, would love to see Maddie just square one up and hit a rocket somewhere. 3-2. Thompson's got speed. Base hit to the outfield. Likely will score a run. Again, the 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Good job by Maddie to not chase. First and second, and here is Jocelyn Ware. Ground ball to third, her first time up. Let's see if Ware can find some outfield grass here at Larry Niemeyer Field. First pitch is high for ball 1. Ottumwa doing a good job of being patient, taking some pitches. That has kind of come and gone for them over the last several games. Now the 1-0. Chopper left side foul, 1-1. Ottumwa and Benton tied at 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Dogs 2 on, 2 out. A hit batter and a walk. Bottom of the order hitters getting on. Now Ware at the top of the order trying to cash it in. The 1-1. Ground ball sharply speared by the third baseman Townsley, and her momentum carried her right to the bag, and the side is retired. Ware just missed a hit down the line that would have scored a run. Instead of fielder's choice ends the inning. No runs, no hits, 2 left. After 2, we're tied at 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the third inning, Ottumwa 1, Benton 1. Bulldog softball brought to you by Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. By William Penn University, the place to widen your potential. Daytime, online, and evening classes begin every 8 weeks. Visit wmpenn.edu for more information. And by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens, for the ultimate Sonic experience. 9-1-2 due up for Benton here in the top of the third. Madison Schultz, then Emma Townsley and Hope Moore. Schultz, a senior, batting 167 with a single RBI. First pitch from Sydney Rockhold. Off-speed swing and a miss. Had her out in front, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Bobcat shortstop. No batting gloves on her hands in that right-handed batter's box. Now the 0-1. Ground ball to third. Speared on a backhand by Strayer. Fires to first in time, out number 1. Great play by Emma Strayer, 1 down. Top of the order, Emma Townsley, a ground ball to second, her first time up. And Townsley came into the weekend batting .548. Left-handed hitter, first pitch. Bunted, good bunt, out to get it is Weeks. Throw to first, not in time. And now here's Hope Moore, who had a bunt single her first time up. 1 on, 1 out. Bobcats officially known as Benton Community High School. They have BC on their batting helmets. First pitch, bunts it back to the circle. Rockhold has it. Throw to first, all are covering in time, 2 down. Ottumwa anticipated that bunt. It turns into a sacrifice. Townsley down to second, and the batter is Anna Glaw, who fouled out to left, or pardon me, fouled out to right her first time up. Again, having a monstrous season, 30 home runs, 30 home runs, that'd be amazing. 13 home runs, 40 batted in. First pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Runner at second and 2 down for Benton in a 1-1 game here in the top of the third. Rockhold trying to pitch around the 1-out bunt single. That pitch driven to left center. Back is Hauk. That ball's off the fence. Law will just stop at first with a single. Scoring is Townsley, and it's 2-1 Benton. Did not miss her 14th home run by much. I'm perhaps a little puzzled why she's only at first. Runner at first and 2 down. I would venture to say Glaw is not likely to run if she only got to first on a double off the left center field fence. And the batter is Jessa DeMoss, who walked and scored in the second inning. The pitch, outside, ball 1. Rockhold toes the rubber, and the 1-0. Ground ball sharply fair down the third baseline. Law around second, but again, she'll hold on. It's a good job by Frankie to get it back in quickly. Back-to-back hits by Benton with 2 out. And the batter is Lena DeMoss, a sacrifice bunt her first time up. So again, a courtesy runner. Well, no, it's not a courtesy runner for Jessa DeMoss. It's a pinch runner. Laura Youngie will run. Youngie is a sophomore. And she's running it first for Jessa DeMoss. With 2 out, that's an interesting choice. You have Glaw at second, who does not run well. So I don't know if the speed you gain at first does you any good, because it's kind of negated by the lack of speed for the runner in front of her at second. At any rate, here's DeMoss, Lena DeMoss, and the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Bobcat center fielder. Rockhold brings it home. Fly ball right center, that's trouble. It's down and rolling to the fence. Glaw around third on her way home. Youngie into third, they're sending her home. And the relay to the plate will not be made as the throw in missed the cutoff initially. It is a 2-run double for Lena DeMoss, and it is 4-1. Benton, all these runs scoring with 2 out here in the third. So I guess that pinch runner did pay off. Although if Ottumwa had been able to hit the cutoff on the throw back into the infield, they might have been able to have a play at the plate. Jada Lyons, the batter, a ground ball to first, her first time up. Check that. That was back to the mound. I wrote it down backwards. 1-3, not 3-1. Ground ball to third, picked up by Strayer. Throw to first, and the inning is over, but the damage is done. We have 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Ottumwa trailing 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse.
Opa! You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning. Ottumwa trailing Benton 4-1 here at Larry Niemeyer Field in Cedar Rapids. Some changes here for the Bobcats. Fiona McLeod has gone from second base to first base. Callista Nolte had been catching. She's now playing second base. And I'm going to double check who the catcher is now. Sydney Rockhold's about to lead off the bottom of the third for Ottumwa. Dogs got a run in the first, but Benton a run in the second 3 in this third inning. Looks like Anna Glaw is now catching. First pitch from Hope Moore, line drive right field. Throw back to first, not in time, and a leadoff single for Rockhold. Ottumwa needs that to get started here. Lexi Ferguson will be the courtesy runner for the pitcher Rockhold. Ella Aller at the plate. So again, Glaw now catching. Nolte at second. McLeod over to first. Jessa DeMoss was pinch run for in that third inning. She had been the first baseman, so I guess not re-entered into the game unless she's re-entered as a DP. I don't think anything else is different right now for Benton. Anyway, here's Aller. Sharp grounder up the middle, fielded by the shortstop, step on second, throw to first, 6-3 double play. Boy, one of those rare times when you hit the ball too hard. Madison Schultz turns a 6-3 double play. 2 out, nobody on. Sam Weeks, the batter, singled her first time up. First pitch from Moore. In there for a strike, 0-1. Righty to lefty, the 0-1 pitch. Sharp grounder, slow grounder, I should say, up the middle, fielded by Schulte behind or near the bag at second, throw to first, and the inning is over. That went right past the feet of the pitcher Moore, but it dribbled out towards second, and Schultz made the play. Ottumwa, no runs, 1 hit, nobody left after 3, Dogs down 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 4th inning, Ottumwa softball. Brought to you by Graphics Masters on Albee Road in Ottumwa, across from the BP. Contact them for all your window or auto signage, vinyl decals, wall sayings, custom apparel, and advertisement needs. By Bridge City Realty, your Ottumwa and surrounding area real estate pros for buying or selling property. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. And by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa. Bulldogs trailing 4-1 as we enter the top of the 4th inning. Sophia Seek, the right fielder, leads it off. RBI single her first time up. First pitch, down low from Rockhold, 1-0. We need to get to another Ottumwa softball trivia question for this game. Now, Ottumwa's been coming to the Cedar Rapids Jefferson tournament for many years, long before it was even called the Brian Irby Classic. There's a liner into center base hit. Seek is 2 for 2. And the batter is McLeod, who grounded to second her first time up. Now, a few of those years, rain has caused an issue. There's a couple of years you go back through the records, and Ottumwa only played 1 game here instead of 2. That was due to weather. There's at least 1 year where, well, we didn't come here at all in 2020. That was because of the pandemic. I want to say the year, but maybe just the year before that, as this pitch is bunted to third, fielded by Strayer, charging in, throw to first, 1 down on the sacrifice. Seek to second. I want to say 2019, Ottumwa didn't get to play here at all because of weather. Batter Madison Schultz, a ground ball to third her first time up. But our trivia question is this. When was the last year that Ottumwa went 2-0 in the Jefferson tournament? How long ago has it been since we came here and went 2-0, won both of our games? First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Rockhold still looking for her first strikeout. It'll be brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Sydney has walked 1. She's allowed 7 hits. The 0-1. Bunt shown, pitch was in the dirt. Now, wait a minute. Did she get out of the way? The ball rolled to the right side. The pitch was in the dirt. Schultz pulled the bat back and she stepped forward. She was not in the batter's box, and that ball did hit her in the foot, but she wasn't in the batter's box. I've never seen that. The umpires are trying to figure out how you rule that, because normally, even if a pitch bounces in, if it hits you, it's a hit by pitch. But Schultz was trying to get out of the way and stepped forward out of the box, and that pitch bounced in slowly and hit her in the foot when she was in front of the batter's box, I believe. And so the umpires are going to talk about it with Jordan Rettenmeyer, the head coach of Benton. And now they're going to call Mandy Baum over to explain whatever the ruling is to her. Schultz is still at the plate. I'm not sure the players know what the ruling is. So it's just a ball, and it's 1-1. And the runner, Seek, had to go back to second. Well, you see something new every day at the ballpark. The 1-1. Bunt shown, bunted right side. Caldwell can't field it. It skirts out towards second base. All are able to go pick it up and keep the runner from coming home, but runners on the corners and one out. That'll be an error on Hunter Caldwell. Top of the order, Townsley, 1 for 2 with a single and a run. Pitch in the dirt as Townsley was squaring up to not necessarily bunt. I think she still had her hands together, kind of chop at the pitch. It's 1-0. Used to see Olivia Rourke do that all the time during her Bulldog career. 1-0. The next offering. Ground ball to short. Ware has it. Throws home. The tag and out at home. Throw down to third. That's not in time. Ball squirts away, but not very far. Down to second. Hustles Townsley. Boy, Ware double clutched, and I think Seek was pausing and then decided to go. So it's a fielder's choice. Townsley all the way to second on it. Schultz to third. Seek thrown out at home, though, 6-2 for a big second out. And now Hope Moore, the batter, a single and a sacrifice. Rockhold, thanks to her defense here, could get out of this inning unscathed. If she can retire more, righty to lefty the pitch. Fly ball to center. Back is Houck, still going back, but she's there and makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Ottumwa down 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the fourth inning. Ottumwa trailing Benton 4-1 here in Cedar Rapids. Ashlyn Sheets, Emma Strayer, Ella Thompson will try to get something going here against right-hander Hope Moore. Bulldogs have been held to a run on 3 hits. They got that run in the first inning. Sheets struck out her first time up. First pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh and 1 to the left-handed batting senior. The pitch, swing and a miss. And the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, outside 1-2. Moore toes the rubber. And the 1-2 to Sheets. Outside 2-2. Bulldogs trying to get the leadoff hitter on for just the second time in the game. And a ground ball to first, fielded by McLeod, steps on the bag, out number 1. Emma Strayer, the batter, a ground ball to third, her first time up. Bulldogs a run in the first, but Benton 1 in the second, 3 in the third. Ottumwa batting here in the bottom of the fourth, down 3. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Strayer waiting the 0-1 pitch. And Emma takes a pitch inside. Count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Strayer. Outside 2-1. So if you remember our trivia question from last inning, Ottumwa softball's been playing in this tournament for many years. When was the last time we went 2-0 at the Jefferson tournament? 2-1 pitch, chopper to third, big hop into the glove of Townsley, throw to first, 2 down. Ella Thompson, the batter, hit by a pitcher, first time up. Well, if you were listening to our earlier game, you heard a trivia question about when we beat Cedar Rapids Jefferson here 4-2 in 13 innings. That was in 2013. That was also the last year Ottumwa went 2-0 at the Jefferson tournament. I believe we beat Jefferson and then center point Urbana. Thompson, a fly ball to center. Over to her left is the center fielder DeMoss to make the catch. And the side is retired. Ottumwa down in order. We go to the 5th inning. Ottumwa trailing 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 5th inning, Ottumwa softball on KBIZ. Again, no live video allowed from the Jefferson facilities. We will have a recording of both of our games today up later tonight on our YouTube page. Again, that'll be pretty late tonight as we've got to make the drive back and then the time it takes to upload. Ottumwa trailing Benton 4-1. This game going at a faster pace than the game against Bettendorf. That game only lasted 5 innings. This ball game into the top of the 5th, we're not yet an hour old. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Bobcats. Anna Glaw leading it off. Then we'll see who's batting in that 4 spot. It was Jessica DeMoss, but she was pinch run for and did not come back into the field. Glaw has fouled out to right and hit a single off the center field fence. An RBI and a run scored. First pitch, off speed in the dirt, ball 1. Rockhold brings home the 1-0. Fouled off to the right over the screen. And the count even at a ball and a strike. Bright sunshine still on the field. Again, none of the games today or tomorrow intended to be under the lights. This is the last game of day 1. Off-speed hit high in the air to left, but should be playable for Frankie. Makes the catch for out number 1. Good change up from Rockhold there to get Glaw out in front. And the batter is Jessa DeMoss, who I believe is now the DP. Started the game at first base. First pitch, outside, ball 1. DeMoss has walked and singled, scored a run in the second inning, and then was pinch run for in that 3-run third. The 1-0 pitch on the way, bounced in there, 2-0. Never did go over the uniforms. Benton's jerseys are yellow. They've got white and blue striping on the ends of the sleeves. Script lettering in blue Bobcats across the front, blue numbers front and back. Black pants with blue and white trim for the Bobcats. Ottumwa again wearing the white pinstripe jerseys and the gray pants today. There's a ground ball to short. Ware's got it. Long throw across on the money, 2 down. Lana DeMoss, the batter, sacrifice bunt and a 2-run double to her credit in this game. 2 out, nobody on. Rockhold trying to put together her first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game. Lana DeMoss digs into the right-handed batter's box. First pitch on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. On to the tall, slender center fielder for Benton. The next pitch. Off speed, hit high in the air to left, going back Frankie. That's going to be over her head and one hopping the fence. Avery picks it up and fires it back in, but that is a 2-out double for Lana DeMoss, her second double of the ball game. Someone's been burnt on changeups they've thrown a few times today. The home run that Ashlyn Sheets gave up to Bettendorf was on a changeup. The batter, Jada Lyons, 0 for 2, a pair of groundouts. Rockhold will try to pitch around the 2-out double. First pitch here, up and away, ball 1. Just past 7 o'clock on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ Ottumwa. The 1-0. Ground ball back to the circle, backhanded by Rockhold, throw to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Ottumwa's still in it. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, trailing 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Ottumwa trailing Benton 4-1. Benton has made more changes, or maybe more accurately, they've reversed the changes that they made earlier in the game. Fiona McLeod has gone back to second base. Looks like Callista Nolte is catching again, and Jessa DeMoss is back at first base. Ottumwa's going to have a pinch hitter to start this bottom of the 5th inning. Avery Frankie is due up, but it's going to be Aaron Ward, it appears. Ward did not appear in the Bettendorf game. She'll get an at-bat here against Hope Moore once the home plate umpire sorted out all the changes that have gone on. So Ward, the sophomore, will step into the right-handed batter's box and try to kickstart this Ottumwa offense, which is scuffled after scoring a first-inning run. First pitch to Ward from Moore. Upstairs, ball one. Bulldogs have just 3 hits. They've drawn 1 walk and 1 hit batter. The 1-0. Upstairs again, 2-0. Hitters count for Ward. 2 balls, no strikes. Aaron digs back in. The 2-0. High 3-0. Three and 0 to Ward. The pitch, high, ball 4. 4-pitch walk, that's a good start. Second walk drawn by Ottumwa against Hope Moore. See if Ward stays in to run or if Frankie goes right back into the game, and it looks like Avery will be reinserted to run for Ward. So Frankie at first. Here's Maddie Houck, who walked her first time up. That was back in the second inning, and that was Ottumwa's last decent chance to score. It put runners at first and second with 2 down, but they could not cash it in. Nearly did. It was Jocelyn Ware hitting a one-hop rocket down the third baseline, but Townsley at third speared it on a backhand, and the momentum carried her right to the base for the force. See what Maddie can do here. Shows bunt pitch in the dirt, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to the Bulldogs center fielder. 4-1 Benton here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch. That's a strike at the letters 1-1. One and 1 to Houck. Will she still show bunt? The pitch. She does, but it's way outside, 2-1. Third baseman Townsley is charging with each pitch. I presume the first baseman DeMoss is as well. I can't really see her from my vantage point. Got the umpire in his spot there. Now the 2-1. Maddie swings away, grounds it to third. They will go to second for 1. Relay to first will not nearly be in time. It gets away, rolls towards the Ottumwa dugout and into the Ottumwa dugout. And that'll put Houck on second base. She would have been there anyway. And that throw was a mistake there by the second baseman, McLeod. I believe it was. So Frankie retired 5-4. They were never going to turn 2, and when they tried to, the error puts a runner at second. First error of the game on the Bobcats, and now Jocelyn Ware, who is 0 for 2. First pitch. Letter high strike, 0-1. Hope Moore has struck out 2 and walked 2. Again, she's only allowed 3 hits. Ottumwa down 4-1. The 0-1. Fly ball right center. And over to reach up and make the catch is Seek for out number 2. Tagging and advancing to third is Houck. And it's up to Sydney Rockhold, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Bulldogs down 4-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ball game just about an hour old. Plenty of time left on the time limit. First pitch. High chopper, slowly hit third base side. Townsley charges, throws on the run. In time by an eyelash, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We go to the 6th. Ottumwa down 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 6th inning. Getting late in Cedar Rapids for Ottumwa. They trail Benton 4-1 at the Brian Irby Classic. Benton has 7, 8, 9 due up in their order. Seek, McLeod, and Schultz. Sophia Seek is 2 for 2, 2 singles and an RBI. Sydney Rockhold brings home the first pitch of the 6th inning, and it's in there for a strike, 0-1. To Seek. Rockhold's pitch. Fly ball down the left field line. Frankie back, reaches up over her glove and off the fence. Seek hustles into second with a leadoff double. Fiona McLeod, the batter. 2 ground balls. One was a sacrifice, so 0 for 1 officially. Might be bunting again here, we'll see. First pitch, in the dirt, no sign of a bunt there, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to McLeod, who started the game at second, moved to first, then back to second. And she drives this one to center. Houck going back. She'll get there to make the catch. Runner tags. Did she leave early? Ottumwa should check to see if she left early. It was close. I think if you're Ottumwa, you should at least appeal this. Even if you don't get the call, it's worth a look. I don't know if they will, though. There's one down runner on third, and the batter, Madison Schultz, 0 for 2, grounded to third and is reached on an error. Rockhold to Schultz. High, ball 1. Rockhold gets her sign from the dugout. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball down the line and left, foul. Frankie will make the catch. Runner tags again. Boy, it looked like she's leaving early. She scores. 5-1. Boy, I don't know, and that's hard to tell. I watched the ball go into Frankie's glove. I turned my head to see the runner, and she's already moving, and it feels like she left early, but Ottumwa's not appealing. So 2 out, 5-1 Benton, and the batter is Townsley, who lifts it in the air to shallow left. Out is Ware to make the catch. And the side is retired, but Benton adds a run on a hit. They leave none. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs down 5-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Ottumwa now down 4. They trail Benton 5-1. Aller, Weeks, and Sheets due up against Hope Moore, the senior right-hander. Ella Aller is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. I came back in the first inning. See if Ottumwa can get up off the deck here. They've got a mountain to climb, trailing by 4. First pitch, ground ball foul, third base side, 0-1. One to Aller. More rocks and fires. And Ella hits it high in the air to center. Underneath it is DeMoss, makes the catch for out number 1. Sam Weeks 1 for 2 with a single. Bulldog catcher digs in. First pitch, ground ball to second, sliding stop on the backhand by McLeod. Throw from her knees to first in time, 2 down. So many early swings in this game, both teams really. Pitch counts are quite low. 67 pitches now for Moore as Sheets stands in. First pitch, slow roller back to the circle. Underhand to first, 4 pitches in the inning and 3 outs. We go to the 7th. Ottumwa down 5-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 7th inning. We'll play a full 7 in this one. Ottumwa trailing Benton 5-1. Sydney Rockhold has been in and out of trouble, but except for that third inning, she's done a pretty good job of managing this game. Just those 3 runs in the third looming large. Ottumwa got a run in the first, Benton a run in the second, 3 in the third, then 1 more in the 6th. Rockhold does have to navigate the heart of the Bobcat order one more time. Moore, Glaw, and DeMoss. Hope Moore is 1 for 2 with a single and a sacrifice. Left-handed batter digs in, throws right-handed, but bats left-handed. First pitch on the way from Rockhold. Fly ball to right, going back is Thompson, still going back, looking up. That ball is gone. A solo home run for Hope Moore. And it is 6-1 Benton. Moore's first of the year. On a Glaw, the batter, 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a run. Six to 1. Ottumwa now down 5 with only 1 at-bat left. Rockhold's pitch to Glaw, off speed, low, ball 1. Bulldogs in danger of dropping their 3rd game in a row. That pitch up and away, 2-0. Some games next week to get a little healthier mentally, perhaps. I mean, it's been a draining schedule at times. And it will be busy next week. There's a strike at the knees to Glaw, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Bounced in there, 3-1. Slugger's count for the slugger on a Glaw. 3-1 pitch. That's lifted to center, well hit. Going back is Hauk, and she makes a running catch as she slides down in front of the fence. Great running catch by Maddie Hauk for out number 1. One down for Jessa DeMoss, who's 2 for 3. One out, nobody on, a run home on the Moore home run. Rockhold's pitch. Down low to DeMoss, 1-0. Monday we'll face Des Moines East on the road. As that off-speed pitch is low, 2-0. And East is a team you can get healthy against, although they shocked Des Moines Lincoln in Game 2 of that doubleheader yesterday. Scored 8 in the first inning of the second game. Really caught Lincoln off guard. 2-0 is low to DeMoss, 3-0. Lena DeMoss on deck. Tuesday is a trip to Burlington. As this pitch is in there for a strike to Jess DeMoss, 3-1. Three and 1 to DeMoss. 6-1 Benton here in the top of the 7th. The pitch, low ball 4. One out walk brings up Lena DeMoss, who has 2 doubles and a sacrifice. One on, one out, one in for the Bobcats, leading Ottumwa by 5. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Burlington will be a good team for Ottumwa to face. The Greyhounds are 17-7. That'll be Tuesday. Thursday is Des Moines North. I don't think I need to say anything more about that. Then Friday we'll have, and Friday and Saturday we'll have 4 good tests in the Ottumwa Classic, followed by a Monday trip July 3rd to Indianola. Ground ball to short in the hole, long throw by Ware, not in time. Infield hit for DeMoss, her 3rd hit of the game. Jessa DeMoss stops at 2nd. And the batter, Jada Lyons, who's 0 for 3. So Ottumwa will have a couple more conference opponents they should beat in East and North. Some non-conference tests in Burlington on Tuesday, as there's a strike, 0-1. The opponents in the Classic next Friday and Saturday. I just closed the screen here on my phone, so we'll go back and find it. That pitch bunted out towards the circle, picked up by Caldwell. A bit of miscommunication there. Caldwell picked it up, no play. Everybody's safe, bases loaded. And the batter is Sophia Deek, who is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. Seek, not Deek, pardon me, Sophia Seek. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Benton really threatening to break it wide open. Pitch downstairs, ball one, no place to put Seek. Ottumwa's opponents in the Classic next week will face Roland, Story, and Ankeny on Friday, Solon and Fairfield on Saturday. Then we end the season Monday the 3rd at Indianola, the regular season, before coming back here on the 8th for the playoffs. Pitch downstairs to Seek, 2-0. And regional pairings were announced this morning. Ottumwa got a first-round bye. They're in the regional semis right here at Cedar Rapids Jefferson, Saturday, July 8th at 7 o'clock. The 2-0. In the dirt, 3-0. Rockhold, no margin for error now. Ball forward, meet another run. Infield in all the way around for Ottumwa. Rockhold's 3-0. Strike at the knees, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Rockhold's pitch. Popped it up on the infield. Rockhold in the circle makes the catch, 2 down. Had her dip in the shoulder at that one. Big pitch by Rockhold there. And now the inning up to McLeod, who is 0 for 3. Infield backs up to normal depth now for Ottumwa. This has been a long half inning. It started with the home run by Hope Moore on the first pitch. As this pitch is lifted in the air to left, over is Houck. On the run, it falls between Houck and Frankie in the gap. 2 runs are in. Third run coming home. 3-run double for McLeod, and it is 9-1. A 4-run inning has broken this game wide open. Mandy Baum, calling time. And she is going to make a change here. It's going to be a call to the bullpen. We'll take 30 seconds, come back and tell you about the new Ottumwa pitcher after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The new Ottumwa pitcher is Addie Thompson, who is just out of 8th grade. This is not her varsity debut. She pitched in both games at Des Moines North earlier this season. So she's pitched 4 innings, has faced 12 batters and retired them all with 7 strikeouts. That, of course, was against North. And her job here simply to get the final out of the top of the 7th, with Ottumwa trailing Benton 9-1. Sydney Rockhold lifted after 6 2/3 innings. Madison Schultz, a number 9 hitter, stands in. 0 for 1, a sac bunt, a sac fly. First pitch, in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Benton shortstop. Runner at second, the pitch. Pop foul back to the screen, 0-2. 0-2, the pitch just off the plate, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Thompson brings it home. Fouled off the mask of Sam Weeks. Ricochets towards us. Still 1-2. Still 1-2 to Schultz. McLeod at second, 2 down, 4 runs home in the seventh. Ottumwa down 9-1. Now the 1-2. Off speed, bounced in there. Runner headed to third as it got away from Weeks a little bit. 2-2, wild pitch. Two balls, two strikes. The pitch, high, 3-2. Top of the order, Emma Townsley on deck. Three and two to Schultz. The payoff. Swing and a miss, strike three, and the inning is over. Strikeout for Addie Thompson, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. But Benton gets 4 runs on 4 hits. They leave 1. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Need a lot to tie and another to win. We're down 8. It's 9-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Ottumwa, trailing 9-1 against Benton. Bulldogs on the verge of going 0-2 this year in Cedar Rapids. Another change for Benton here. Ellie Williamson is now playing second base instead of McLeod. Should see my scorebook. It's the 4th time they put somebody at second base. It was McLeod, Nolte, back to McLeod, now Williamson. Emma Strayer bunts it foul for strike 1. Emma's 0 for 2. Oh and 1 to Strayer. Pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Strike of the letters 1 and 2. Emma trying to get something started here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch, ground ball, left side foul. We'll do it again at 1 and 2. Strayer digs back in. Ella Thompson on deck. The 1-2. Ground ball to third, fielded by Townsley. Throw to first, 1 down. Ella Thompson 0 for 1 has been hit by a pitch and is flied out to center. First pitch to Ella, ground ball to third again. Townsley to first again, 2 down. Kaysen Thompson will pinch hit for Avery Frankie. And she represents Ottumwa's final hope today. Two out, nobody on, bottom 7. Ottumwa got a run in the first, but it's been all Benton since then. 1 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the sixth, and 4 in the seventh. First pitch, low ball 1. One and 0 to the freshman, Kaysen Thompson. Has some starts at third base this year. Pitched out and in 2-0. And Strayer, of course, is a senior, so next year that job would appear to be Kaysen Thompson's to lose at least. The 2-0. In there for a strike, 2-1. That pitch outside, 3-1. Pitch is high, ball 4. And Thompson works a 2-out walk to keep the game alive. That'll bring Maddie Hauk to the plate. Maddie has walked and reached on a fielder's choice. Avery Frankie was going to come back in to run for Thompson, but Frankie's out of the game. She's been pinch hit for twice. So Kendra Cole will be the pinch runner for Thompson. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Runner at first and 2 down. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It went to the backstop. Down to second is Cole. In scoring position, but the count 0-2 to Hauk with 2 out in the bottom of the 7th. Maddie trying to keep the game alive here. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball shallow left, and out to catch it is a shortstop Schultz, and that's the ball game. Ottumwa goes 0-2 this year in the Brian Irby Classic. They fall to Benton by a final of 9-1. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Bulldogs fall to Benton in their second and final game at this year's Brian Irby Classic in Cedar Rapids, 9-1. The totals for Benton: 9 runs, 13 errors, 13 hits, no errors. It's been a long day. 6 runners left on base. Hope Moore, the winning pitcher. Ottumwa 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 on base. Sidney Rockhold the loss. The Bulldogs fall to 16-12. Benton improves to 22-13. We'll take a 90-second timeout, come back, and wrap up the day on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Larry Niemeyer Field at Cedar Rapids Jefferson, where Ottumwa falls to Benton 9-1 after losing earlier today 6-3 to Bettendorf in the Brian Irby Classic. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics is Monday night. We're with softball on the road at Des Moines East for an Iowa Alliance South matchup. First pitch of the doubleheader at 5 o'clock on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. And we will be back on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. And also remember, if you do want to see a video replay of today's action, we do have it recorded, and we will be uploading it late tonight to the Ottumwa Radio YouTube page. I want to thank all of our sponsors one more time. Meridian Credit Union, Bridge City Realty, Graphics Masters, Sonic Drive-In, William Penn University, Mercy One Ottumwa, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Community First Credit Union, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Mandy Baum for helping us prepare for the broadcast today. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Kyle Smith, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios, and Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, again, not doing live video today, but she's got it recorded, and she'll get those videos uploaded later tonight. Finally, I want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in today, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning into Bulldog Softball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Monday night when the Bulldog softball team plays at Des Moines East. Until then, good night, everybody.